Live. Hello. I am actually live right when I said that I would be live. Hello, everyone, whatever platform you are watching from. And I am so happy to go live for my very first time in so long. I'm Dia Bondi, longtime leadership communications coach and catalyst. I've spent my life helping folks like you at really critical moments in their careers and businesses find the courage to speak from the heart and take control of the moment and really feel into commanding that moment so you can have the impact that you want. We are officially today launching the Dia Bondi Show, a big podcast for women with goals. And this is our first live. We'll be doing 10 tips in 10 days, all about helping you ask for more and get it. And the 10 tips I'll be sharing over the course of the 10 days are all tied to Project Ask Like an Auctioneer, aimed at helping a million women ask for more and get it, and more importantly, use asking as a success strategy. The Dia Bondi Show, which is now live, you can find us on Instagram at the Dia Bondi Show. You can go to diabondi.com and find us there. It is live on all of your favorite podcatchers. Is a big podcast built for women with goals, any kind of goals, shiny goals, quiet goals, big goals, adventure goals. When you have a goal on the table, I want to help you get there faster. It is designed to help you ask for more and get it, resource your dreams so you can, in fact, reach those goals as fast as you possibly can and in a meaningful way. If you have a comment you'd like to share as I go through tip 1 of my 10 tips for what it means to ask for more and get it, you can drop that right in your comment section. I am using a platform for the very first time here, so be patient with me if you don't hear a quick response. So really happy though to see anyone here and letting me know that you're here in the comments. So tip 1 for our 10 tips in 10 days leading up to a live recording, which you can participate in, of the Dia Bondi Show, a big podcast for women with goals, is that tip 1 is that asking and negotiation are not the same thing. You know, when I talk about Project Ask Like an Auctioneer, when I talk about helping women ask for more and get it, I am, hello, Megan. So nice to see you. Thank you so much. Love seeing you here. I love to talk about helping women ask for more and get it. And people often will ask me, oh, you mean like negotiation skills? And I'm going to say partly yes, but I don't talk about it in terms of negotiation, because the negotiation in my mind is the thing that happens after the initial ask. What I'm really interested in is helping you understand that the initial ask is a really important strike point in the beginning of what might end up in a negotiation and what might end up in an agreement. And I want to aim my energy, strategy, and tools to help you craft that ask in a way that makes sure that as you go through that negotiation that may or may not happen after the ask, doesn't leave any money or opportunity on the table ever. So while you might look at the things that you might be asking for this year to help you reach your goal, really focusing on what is the ask. And the ask is both the what and the how much. Now, in the world of negotiation, it's very easy for us to think only about it applying to those critical moments where dollars and cents are on the line. And yes, I want you to ask for more and get it when dollars and cents matter to your goals. But there's so many other things that you can ask for when you go to ask for the things that matter to your goals. And we'll talk about those categories and the other tips on the other days. But let yourself separate the ask from the negotiation. And this is really helpful because when we get very, very clear with what the ask truly is and what the ask must be in order to reach our goals faster, in order to actually resource that goal with what it needs to get brought into the world, we can have a better chance of negotiating, if we end up in a negotiation conversation, from a much firmer place because we understand and embody and get really clear, concrete clear about what the ask truly is. Now, when you go to define that ask, we want to make sure, so tip 1 is separate the ask from the negotiation. And when you do that, when you are working on clarifying your ask, there are sort of three components of it. And you'll hear all about those kinds of things in the podcast, The Dia Bondi Show, where we will be workshopping questions that you might have about big asks that you have coming up, as well as expert perspectives on tools, strategies, and perspectives, mindsets to help you get where you want to go from some of the most incredible folks in my network. And I'm looking all the time for new voices to help you get you where you want to go. So inside, when you're focusing on that ask, before you worry about the negotiation, you want to identify sort of three components. What is the minimum that I will take? What is the in the middle, you want to ask yourself, what is my plan if I get a no, even to the minimum ask I'm making? And number three, we want to ask all the time, what is my initial ask? And that is where courage comes in. And that's where we need to challenge what we think we can get. I'll be talking about a tip a little bit later that will help you make sure that ask is as big and bold and as challenging our assumptions as possible. So we've got to focus on what's our minimum we'll take. What will we do if we get a no? Because if you have that plan in place, you're going to either way, whether you get what you asked for or didn't, you're still going to be getting what you want because you didn't compromise and go less than you had agreed you would go less than in a counter offer. And you have a plan B in hand, which is still going to be what you want. So we've got to confirm those two pieces. And then the last bit is identifying that big, bold ask that you start with. And that is something that we want to do in a way that doesn't anticipate what somebody may or may not say yes to, but instead is big enough that we believe might even challenge a no. That might even beg a no. And when we do that, when we think, oh, this ask might threaten getting us a no, in my mind, then we know we're challenging what we think we can actually get, because what we can actually get and what we think we can get are not always the same thing. So tip number one for you today, as we launch the Dia Bondi Show, a podcast for women, a big podcast for women with goals, is to separate the negotiation conversation and what that looks like with the initial ask, and to first really craft what is that ask that I'm starting the conversation with, so that it is big, bold, true, courageous, and is actually the thing that you need to resource your dreams and a concrete goal that is right now, right here on deck. So the Dia Bondi Show has a goal over the next 10 days, and I'll be updating you every day on our LinkedIn and YouTube and Facebook lives. I also went live over here on Instagram for the first time ever. And our goal is really simple. It's 1,000 downloads of the first 6 episodes we have already live. You can binge listen today, is to get 1,000 downloads by April 1st, and also to get 10 ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts or wherever you rate and review the podcasts you listen to. Ratings and reviews have a huge impact on our visibility. And if we can get to those two things by April 1st, you will have helped us do that. So you can go to diabondi.com/launch party. And when you do, you'll have an opportunity to participate in the launch of the Dia Bondi Show and find a way for you to help us be successful, to help get the content in the hands of the people that you love and support, the women that you love and support in your life, around helping them ask for more and get it. And more importantly, have a blast doing it. This stuff can be fun and is fun. So please go to diabondi.com/launch party and join the launch party. Love to see you around the interwebs, and hope that you find something you can do to help us get to those 1,000 downloads and 10 ratings and reviews by April 1st. And if that isn't a great fit for you, we would love to see you at the live recording that we'll be doing of the show on April 1st as well. Please connect with me, say hello to me. If you're watching on a platform, please reach out to me on that platform directly. And you can always find us at your fingertips at hello@diabondi.com. Thanks so much, everybody.